Hello everyone, I'm Thayang and we are reading Elementary Chinese Reader 2. In previous lesson, we did comparison of types such as something is bigger or shorter than something else, for which we use the particle P to make comparison in Chinese. In this lesson, we have a look at comparison of the form of sentences such as his height is same as me. These two colors are same. In order to make translation of Chinese sentences for these type of sentences, we use 一样 and 跟 shama shama 一样 sentence structure. Let us first have a look at the sentences in the box and understand how this structure is used and how this adjective 一样 is used to make comparison of same as. For example, his height is same as me. Let us read the following sentences from the box. 这两件衣服颜色一样. These clothes, 这两件衣服, these clothes, 颜色 is colors, 一样 same. The colors of these two clothes is same. 我跟他不一样高. This is the negation of 一样 same as, 不一样 not same as. I am not as tall as him. 不一样 not same as. So we make a similar form of comparison same as with 一样 and a negation not same as 不一样. Let us now move on to the substitution drills. Let us read the first sentence. 这两匹马颜色一样. Pi is the measure word for horses. Ma is a horse. These horses, 颜色 color, 一样 same. The color of these horses is same. Moving on to the words in the box to make replacement, let us read out the following words. 毛衣 sweater. 件, that is the measure word for sweaters. 这件毛衣颜色一样. The color of these sweaters is same. Moving on to the next word in the box. 钢笔 pen. 这, it's a measure word for long and narrow things and pens. So color of these pens is same. 自行车 a cycle. 辆, that is measure word for cycles. The color of these cycles is same. 提包, that is a bag or small handbag. 个, this is the measure word. The color of these handbags is same. Moving on to the second substitution drill, let us read out the following sentence. 我的收录记跟他的一样. My recorder is same as his. 跟他的 similar to his. 一样 same as. So it is same as that of him. Moving on to the words from the box to make replacement in the underlined parts. 收音机 radio. 照相机 camera. 自行车 cycle. 意见 opinion. 办法 method. Moving on to the third substitution drill, let us read out the following sentence. 我跟他一样高. I have the same height as him. 跟 is with 他. 一样 same as 高, high or height. I am of the same height as him. If we have to make a negation of this, 不一样, I am not of the same height as him. Moving on to the words from the box, let us read out the following words. 这条河, 那条河, this river, that river. 长, long. This river is same length as that river, or this river is of the same length as that river. If we have to make not of the same length, we'll say 不一样 or 一样 for same as, 不一样 not same as. Replace the words in the underlined parts and make a sentence which means that river is not of the same length or of the same length of that river. Moving on to the next set of three words to make replacement. Let us read the following words. 这座山, 那座山, 高, this mountain, that mountain, high, this mountain is of same height as that mountain, or this mountain is not of the same height as that mountain. Replace the words in the underlined parts and make new sentence. Moving on to the next set of three words. 我们班水上, our classmates. 他们班水上, 多, many. So classmates in our class compared to their class is more or same. 一样多, 不一样多, not as many or as mmany. 这条街, this street. 那条街, that street. 条 is measure word for streets. 街 is street. 宽, wide. This street is same width as that street, or this street is not of the same width as that street. 一样宽 or 不一样宽. Moving on to the next set of three words. 上这儿走, 上哪儿, 上这儿走, walking from here. 上哪儿, from there. 远 far. So walking from here is of the same distance from there, or not same distance. 一样远 or 不一样远. Replace the words and make new sentences. Moving on to the next substitution drill, let us read out the following sentence. 我要买, I want to buy. 一只, one, 只 is the measure word. 跟那只一样, 跟 is with that, 只 measure word. 的钢笔, pen. I want to buy a same pen as that pen. So this is 跟什么什么一样. Sentence structure. Same as with that, or similar to that. Moving on to the words from the box, let us look at the following words to make replacements. 做一件, 一件 is the measure word for clothes. 穿一 shirt. 换一个, 耳机, 换 is to exchange. 耳机 is earphone. 借一本, 小说, 借 to borrow, 小说 novel. I want to borrow a novel similar to that novel. 买一个收音机. I want to buy a radio similar to that radio. Moving on to the next substitution drill. 弟弟有我这么高. This is another sentence structure where yo is used to make comparison of such as or similar to. 弟弟有我这么高. So the younger brother has a height similar to me, or he's so high as me. 有 have 我这么高. As high as me, or the younger brother is so high as me. Moving on to the words in the box to make replacement, let us read out the following words. 那孩子, that child. 桌子, table. That child has height that is similar to or such as or he is so high as the table. 桌子这么高, as high as table. 那个衣柜, that wardrobe. 门 door. That wardrobe is as high as the door. Replace the word and make new sentence. 主席台, rostrum or pavilion. 这座房子, this room. 那些树, those trees. 二层楼, is second, 层 is story, 楼 is building. That tree is as high or so high as a second story building. Moving on to the next substitution drill, let us read the following sentence. 这个村子, this village. 没有哪个孙子那么大。So this village is not as big as that village. This is a negation of previous form of sentence where we have used 有没有. So negation for 有 is always 没有. So this village is not as big as that village. Let us read out the words from the box to make replacement. Let us read out the following words. 这条路那条路宽 This road, that road, wide. This road does not have the same width as that road. 没有 not have. This road does not have the same width as that road. 我的箱子你的箱子重箱子 is a suitcase. 重 is heavy. My suitcase compared to your suitcase, or my suitcase does not have the same weight as your suitcase. 这匹马那匹马快 These horses compared to that horses does not have the same speed, or they are not as fast. 我的车他的车新 My vehicle his vehicle new My vehicle is not as new as his vehicle. Make these changes in the sentence to form new sentences. Let us now read the text of this lesson, which is an interesting story of Tianqi. Tianqi Sai Ma. Ma is a horse. Sai is a race. Tianqi horse race, or horse race of Tianqi. 2000多年 more than 2000 years ago. 2000 is 2000 多 more than 2000 years ago. 以前 earlier more than 2000 years ago. 齐国有个叫天齐的 means 天齐的人 a person named 天齐. More than 2000 years ago, in Qi country, there was a person named Tianqi. 最喜欢赛马 最喜欢 most like or most loved. 赛 to race, ma horses. So what he liked most was horse racing. 一天齐王对他说 One day, the king of Qi country 对他 to him 说 said. So one day the king of Qi country said to him, 听说 is heard, 听 is to listen, 说 is to speak. Heard speaking, or I have heard these rumors. 听说最近有卖了几匹好马最近 recently. 买 to buy. P is measure word for horses. 好马 good horses. So I've heard that recently you have bought some good horses. 我们再赛一赛好不好？我们 we 赛一赛 let's race 好不好？ Is it okay or not? Let us race. Is it fine or not? 天气知道天气 knew. 日记的马 is horses. 日记 is self. Ma horses. So Tianqi knew that his horses 没有齐王的好 does not or were not as good as the emperor of Qi country. 上次 last time or in the last race 赛马他就输了 In the last race he in fact 输了 lost. So last time or in last horse race he in fact lost. 可是齐王提出来比赛可是 but 齐王提出来 brought up 比赛 race, but the emperor of Qi country has brought about or talked about the competition or race. 他只好答应 is to agree. 只好 only good. So only he could agree. Because the emperor himself has asked for a race, he had no option but to agree to the race. 七王和天启的马 The horses of the emperor and 天启都分三等 Fun is divide or were divided into 三等 Tang is grade. So both Emperor Qi and Tianqi's horses were divided into 3 grades. 上等马 中等马 下等马 The superior grade, middle grade and the lower grade. So both the horses of Qi Emperor Qi and Tianqi, they were divided into 3 grades. The superior grade horses, the middle grade horses and the lower grade horses. 比赛一共进行3场 The competition in total continued for 3 rounds. 3场每一场用3个等级 In every round using the 3 grades. 等级的马赛3次 Sai is raised 3次 3 times. So in every round using the horses you have to do 3 rounds. 谁输谁赢 Who lose, who win 按照 according to 3场比赛的结果 3 rounds of races result. So who win, who lose would be decided according to the result of the 3 rounds or best of 3 rounds. 决定 decided. So it would be decided by the best result of the 3 rounds. 比赛开始了 The competition started. 第一场 in the first round. 天机 using. So in the first round, 天机 using 唐等级的马 Tang is same. Tang Ji is grade. The Ma horse. So in the first round, Tianqi using the same grade of horses can with 七王的赛 Sai is raised. So in the first round, Tianqi used the same grade of horses as that of the Emperor Qi. So when the emperor used the superior grade horse, Tianqi used his superior grade horse and did the race. 同一个天气的马 Tong is same. 天气的马都 So the horses, all of them of similar grades. So comparing the superior grade of Tianqi to the superior grade of Qi Emperor, so all of them, superior grade, middle grade and the lower grade, though all of them 没有期望的好 were not as good as the Emperor Qi. So all the grades comparing similar grade to the emperors, Tianqi's horses were not good as the emperor's horses. 结果赛了3次都输了。结果 as a result 赛了3次 raised 3 times 都输了 though all of them lost. So as a result he did 3 races with his superior grade horse to king's superior grade horse, his middle grade horse to the king's middle grade horse and his lower grade horse to king's lower grade horse, and as a result he lost all 3 races. 七王赢了第一场 The Qi Emperor won the first round. 心里非常高兴 in the heart extremely happy. So Emperor Qi won the first round and was very happy in his heart. 天机输了第一场 Tianqi lost the first round. 心里很着急 was very worried. 他想 he thought 今天 today. So he was very worried in his heart after losing the first round, and he thought to himself, 他想 he thought 今天 today the 比赛又要输了 Today's race again would lose. So after losing the first round, he was worried and thought, in today's race or the second race, again I would lose. 这时候 this time, 天气的一个朋友走过来 At this time, a Tianqi's friend or a friend of Tianqi 走过来 came walking. 低声对他说 in low voice to him said, 别着急，我有办法。Don't worry, I have a method. 第二场 in the second round, 期望出上当吗？期望显出上当吗？ So in the second round, the Qi emperor first let off his superior grade horse. 天机用他的下当吗？天机 using his lowest grade horse. So when Emperor Qi first used his superior grade horse, Tianqi used his lowest grade horse. Qi Wang Sai had a race with Qi Emperor. So he had his lowest horse, lowest grade horse with Emperor's highest grade horse and did a race. 结果天机当然输了. As a result, Tianqi definitely or certainly lost. 可是第二次比赛，可是 but in the second race, 当期望出张当马 at the time when the Qi emperor let off his middle grade horse, 天气吹 yet 天气用了上当马 used his superior grade horse. 天气的上当马比期望的张当马跑得快. The superior grade horse of Tianqi compared to the middle grade horse of Emperor Qi ran faster. 这次天机赢了. This time Tianqi won. 第三次天机用张当马. In the third round, Tianqi using his middle grade horse 赶期望的下当马 with the lowest grade horse of Qi Emperor side raced. 结果 as a result, 第二场一样 same as the second round. So as a result, the same thing that happened in the second round. 又赢了 again won. 第三场 in the third round, 第三场天机用了同样的方法. Tianqi using the same method. In the third round, Tianqi used the same method. 又赢了期望 again won over the Qi emperor. 最后的比赛结果 最后 at last 比赛 competition 结果 result, the final result of the competition. 期望1比2 Qi emperor 1 B compared to 2 1 by 2 or 1 to 2 期望 1 to 2输给了天机输 lost 给 to give 了天机 lost to 天机. In the final result, the Qi emperor lost 1 to 2 to Tianqi. The Qi emperor won 1 race, and in the 3 rounds Tianqi won 2 races and Qi emperor lost by 1 to 2. This was story of Tianqi's horse race, and this was lesson 41 from Elementary Chinese Reader 2.